Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. We are going to see what the new content is now.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I
don't
have
think I
something
could
very
miss it.
exciting to show you.
Can I see? Can I like? Is there a way to close the door so I can see what's on the other side? Will that door close automatically? I want to see if I can go in that room. I don't want this door to accidentally close me in here, but. Oh, I feel like there's stuff over there, but that door won't close. Okay. Alright, let's see what the new content is. Oh, it's taking a very long time to load. It's got to be something huge. Oh, this is very familiar. I feel like we've seen this before. Mr. Narrator, this doesn't look like new content. Sorry.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What? Sequel? Whoa, what in the world?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Okay. I was not expecting like an entirely new office building. Does this mean there's going to be like a bunch of new endings? Is this where they're all hidden?
Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Taste the sequel.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Okay, I'm here for this. No longer is it just a re-release with added content. It's a whole sequel. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. This is a nice. I like this office building more than the original. It's more up to my my taste. The modern look. No more yellows and carpet. This is the kind of office building I would like to work in someday. More TSP, better TSP. Brick and mortar approach? The color red, gotta have that. I like that it's all like red. Because wasn't the Stanley Parable was like yellow. Was like the main color. I like the red. Sorry for anyone who likes the color yellow. Just
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Me. That's great. 427. I just like that the number 2 is just everywhere. Sequels are good. Portal 2, good game. Half-Life 2, good game. Batman Arkham Asylum 2? City, Batman Arkham City, aha. Doom 2, amazing game. That's great. New features, alright. Oh, it got like a whole live studio audience and everything. New content. Is this just a bus? Can we get in the bus? Can we take the bus to new content? Whoa!
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket, office decorations. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. What? Hear your name in the game? What? Is it gonna say like my Steam name, or is it gonna take the name from the
I asked myself,
the computer?
What do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
There's no way.
Isn't that wonderful?
Although, Fallout 4, they recorded like over 1,000 different possible names for Codsworth to say, so maybe... I mean, we've already learned that the person who voices the narrator is not afraid to do hours upon hours of recording, so possible.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
If my name was Jim, that would have been...
Let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay,
Just
I'm Jim now.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim. Sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really truly Jim
I
right
feel
now?
it. I am.
If so, then please
in the
step forward and
right
press
now.
the button.
I am Jim. Jim is I.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
I felt that.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
I'm trying to get on the chair.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Oh, no, I'm actually on the table now. Oh, never mind. I fell off. Alright.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim.
Nope, I am in the...
Away.
I am Jim.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose
fully
all
committed
sense
to
of
being
who
Jim.
you actually are.
Who is... What? What? The button's gone. No, I had finally accepted my role as Jim. Tyler no longer exists. All that's left is Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
There you go. Please, no screenshots. Okay, what if I, Wow, that is a sound I have not heard since I was a teenager with a flip phone. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, but back in the day, in the old ages of flip phones and old cell phones, if you held it too close to like a computer or monitor or TV or something, it would make that sound whenever it was like connecting to your data or whatever. I just totally aged myself, but that's fine. Stanley Parable merch? Wait, I'm actually going to... Oh! I forgot my phone was plugged in. I'm actually going to scan this QR code because I'm curious if there's actually merch. Oh, it's opening a Stanley Parable URL. Oh, it went away. One sec. Oh no, I lost it! Okay, open StanleyParable2.com. Welcome to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. A sequel, huh? Watch our helpful and informative video to learn more about the Stanley Parable and what the journey of becoming a sequel is all about. So there's a YouTube link that says the Stanley Parable sequels something that's cut off. I don't know the best way to watch this on the stream without holding my phone up to the camera, because the last time when we were playing I'm Scared, I wasn't able to really get YouTube to work with my OBS. So I might have to watch that in my own time. Taste the sequel, now in Expo Hall 2. Learn more. It's here. Get it on Steam. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Okay, so it looks like it's just like a website for Ultra Deluxe, but I'll definitely look into it later off stream because I didn't realize there was an entire website for it. But let's look at some of this merch. I saw the new content. The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best new feature. Like, this is stuff that I'd actually wear in real life. Like, I'm not even joking. I would love some... Holy crap. I would love some Stanley Parable merch. Reassurance bucket. Okay, let's look at the office decorations.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I don't know if either of them... Oh. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece. Get well someday. I mean, as far as the theming of the game, I think this balloon makes the most sense. But, because, like, the narrator, he's gone through a lot. And he needs to get well someday. And Stanley's gone through a lot. But, like, there's something just kind of iconic about having Happy 12th. You know, we're going with that one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Oh, okay.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
No, because this is how the game should have originally been. Like, the first Stanley Parable should have had Get Well Someday balloons all over the place. That's why people were giving it not recommended reviews on Steam. Hole like infinity. Oh, thank you for describing how a hole works.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling.
Portal already
had that. You
had
can fall until the end of time, if you like.
All you had to do is put a portal on the ceiling and a portal on the floor, and you could fall for all eternity. Alright, let's see this infinite hole. Are we gonna become completely soft-locked to the point where we can't do anything?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I kind of want to just see if I keep falling if eventually that...
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
But if it's truly endless, though, why is he so worried? Did he never finish it? Is it not bottomless?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? to be certain.
I almost can't even see the
It's an
surface anymore.
extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends
Oh
on your
no.
definition of
Are we
infinity.
gonna hit the ground and
From
die?
one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh,
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the
Stanley's
hole. You found
indestructible.
me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
maybe I'm the problem. Maybe Jim is the problem.
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call
Meeting
the
at
whole
2
mostly
p.m.
infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
What happens if I just kind of chill out? This pit reminds me of in Portal 2 when Wheatley knocks you and Gladys down the GLaDOS down the elevator shaft, and you just kind of keep falling and falling and falling. And GLaDOS is like, "How deep is this hole go?" or something like that. Anyways. Alright, so it doesn't look like he's gonna say anything. So I guess we're just gonna teleport.
Great. Now, I'm very excited
I
to show you even more of my
Go
ideas
back
for the
into the
sequel.
hole. Is he gonna get mad?
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. It goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
What?
Oh. Did the hole seem even
really
shorter to you this time?
did.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in
Yeah,
there
and
than you did
the
before.
surface
I mean,
is definitely a lot
admittedly,
bigger.
I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
So is it gonna be even
I really
shorter
do have
this
so
time?
much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
I'm gonna do it again.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing that... Wow. Okay.
It's becoming shorter and shorter each time.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
The
okay.
shame of my life. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes,
can't even get
but at
out.
this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever
What
it
does
is
this one
you're
say?
here to do, and hit the teleport
Every
button
pause
when
button
you're
is
ready to
Roman
move
numeral
on.
2. What? It doesn't even work anymore.
Is the teleport button not working? You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye,
Oh,
Stanley.
what?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with
What?
it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
Oh
I
no.
hope you and the hole have a wonderful
I feel like
rest of it.
we went through something very similar when we got trapped in the test chamber in Portal, and the narrator just kind of left us there, and we didn't have any choice but to manually restart. What was that? Oh, I don't like that dark, creepy open door while we're trapped in a hole. I don't like that. Oh, it's going back down. It's going back down. What is happening? This is just like the epitome of the Stanley Parable, right? Where you don't intend to go down a giant rabbit hole, haha, but like I was intending this whole thing to just take like a second and then we would explore more of the Stanley Parable too. But I'm wondering what in the world. Oh. I'm wondering if I just went down like this super long path without even realizing it. I think this is the closest we've ever come to seeing Stanley, like what he looks like. And there was that one time when we were like above the ceiling and we could kind of see him, but we've never had that up close look. Alright, what happens if I press G instead of X? Oh. Perception. Okay. Okay. What is going on? Change your reality? Okay. Oh, that one's kind of crazy. What is happening? Change yourself? What, are we upside down? Wait, let me change the perspective again. We are upside down. Whoa! What in the world? I was so zoomed in on him that I just thought that it was like a different color filter. I didn't realize that the background was changing too. Oh,
good, you're
narrator,
awake. It seems you
no.
had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
He left us.
How about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
This reminds me of that episode of SpongeBob with the cardboard box.
You and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Stanley
and I'm looking forward to all of them.
just enjoying the hole Stanley. With his imagination.
I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Do we get to do it again? Please. Yes, let's go. Narrator, please. This is the one thing that's truly brought us joy. Oh, okay. Can't even go back.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. So it's kind of, I mean, it's acting truly like a sequel, right? Because we went down a rabbit hole and got an ending, and now we're back at the beginning of the game, Stanley Parable 2. So, I'm wondering if anytime we go down one of these routes, if it's just going to teleport us back here. But the real thing is if we click begin the game again, it's probably going to bring us all the way back to the beginning of the Stanley Parable, right? And was he facing that way this whole time? I thought he was facing the other way. Free new plus easy achievement. Okay. We know what happened the last time we thought it was an easy achievement with the pressing the door. And then he made us jump through a bunch of hoops. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes.
Okay.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
I don't think it's going to be that simple. If there's one thing I've learned from this game, is that nothing's that easy.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
Narrator,
I'm not a wizard,
you keep getting me
Stanley,
going.
But I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel. To
This
at
is
last
the
satisfy
sequel.
the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world
This is
who have
supposed
been
to be the
uproariously
sequel.
demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Yeah. I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Nothing in this world ever is. Is it just like stuck on something? Is there something I have to plug in? No? Truly is unachievable? What does it say? Please pull me. Dang. Just like the 10, don't play the game for 10 years, this is going to be another achievement I guess I'll never get.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We haven't gone, no, that's the infinite hole. Fine, it ended. Oh, the jump circle
You know what?
again?
Let's bring the jump circle
Yes.
back for Stanley Parable
That was my
2 as
favorite
well.
part.
It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Can't you just reset it?
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece
What?
then.
What? No, is there no way to give myself more jumps? Narrator. Alright, so we've done the infinite hole. We tried to do the jump circle. Expo Hall. Oh, there's a map. Okay. Free achievement. We tried that. The button that says the name. Yep, we did that. Merch. Did that. Settings. World's Champion. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Office Decorations. Epilogue. Collectibles. Infinite Hole. There's just so much to see. And it may have to wait for another time because it is almost time for me to actually have to go to work. So, for all the people watching on YouTube, I'm going to end this episode right here. And when we end up streaming again, we're going to see what else the Stanley Parable 2 has in store for us. I'm hoping that if we exit the game, it doesn't make us have to get all the way back up to this point, because there was quite a lot of steps in order to get to the Stanley Parable 2. But if that's the case, it's fine. We'll just do that off the recording. But I will see you guys then. And for everyone watching on Twitch, I'm also going to end the stream. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, just bumped the mouse. And I'll see you all next time.